Hi, and what's your name and your title?
My name is Sean Wilson. I'm managing partner of VRMC. We're an appraisal management company. We manage the appraisal process for different lending institutions and banks. We do actual residential and commercial appraisals and/or reviews.
Okay, and how did you get started? Why were you interested in this industry?
Actually, I started out in the mortgage industry back in the late 90s and kind of took a liking to the appraisal piece. Early 2000s, I got into doing the appraisals.
Okay, and how long have you been in business?
We've been in business at VRMC for almost 4 years.
Okay. And what type of business form, or do you have a sole proprietor, partnership, or a corporation?
It's a limited liability corporation,
Okay.
LLC.
Do you have any employees, or how many do you have?
There are two of us, but we contract out with about 150 different appraisers throughout the state of Georgia.
Okay. And what is your target market?
For the most part, banking institutions or mortgage lending institutions.
Okay. And do you have any competition, or who are your competitors?
Yeah, I mean, other appraisers, other appraisal management companies are primary competition.
Okay. So why do your customers select you over the other competitors?
For the most part, because of our experience. I mean, we've been combined. We have about 25 or 30 years experience in the appraisal industry. In addition to the governmental experience that we've had in the past.
Okay. And what county is your business license in?
It's in Cobb County.
Okay.
Well, we would like to expand to different states, primarily focusing on the southeast region of the country.
Mr. Wilson, what are some of the problems that you encountered when you started your business?
Well, didn't really run into a whole lot of issues, but one of the biggest challenges is making sure that you have all of your documentation and that sort of thing in order. Also, you have to make sure that you keep a close tab on your expenses, because when starting a business, your expenses can go through the roof if you don't do things in the right order. If you try to put in an application for a certain permit or license, there may be a requirement that you have another permit or license, or what will be considered a preliminary decision on an application for a permit or license regarding your ability to actually do business in a certain state. Example, I've been looking at doing appraisals in the state of Alabama. I got the application, started working on that application and put everything together, and then found out that the license by itself was almost $4,000.
Okay.
That had nothing to do with E&O insurance.
Right.
That had nothing to do with office. That had nothing to do with setting up the corporation or any of that. So, when you're going into business, you had to really kind of do your homework to get ahead of the things that are going to be required in that business.
How do you market your business?
For the most part, we do internet marketing, we do cold calling. A lot of our business is relationship driven, so we do referrals, and we also gain business on past business. So that's why when you're doing business with people, it's very important to treat people right. Try your best to do the job right, because past relationships are very important.
Mr. Wilson, give me an example of your day-to-day activity. What do you do?
Well, a lot of times I communicate with clients, mitigate any type of questions that may arise.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you today.